Previously on Survivor Dearborn. With the merge upon them, the new villains planned on joining the old heroes to take out the three remaining villains. They misjudged the connections made between the new heroes because Martin, Charlie, and Alex had integrated themselves into the alliance and had planned to take out Anthony at the merge. However, once the tribes were merged, Ashley tried to take action to vote Noah off. But after Martin talked her out of it with the promise to take him out the next round, the target remained on Anthony. At the challenge, a twist made contestants decide to sacrifice immunity for the chance at an advantage. Eventually, Brendan won immunity and Noah had won the advantage. When rumors had spread that Anthony had an idol, John suggested to vote for Mark, Anthony's right-hand man. Along with Alex, John convinced the new villains that they were splitting the votes on Martin and Charlie with Martin going. Once Ashley convinced Brendan and Nicole to flip, Mark was eliminated and made the first member of the jury, leaving Anthony, Delano, and Andre on the outs and blindsided. 12 are left. Who will be voted out next?
Did Nicole vote? Don't let it go. Okay.
First casualty of the merge. Didn't see it coming. I got blindsided as well. I was talking to Brendan. He seems like he's with me, but he's kind of iffy though because I wasn't really reading the votes. But it seemed like Mark went on a trail, so he had some numbers. Still have my idol. I might have to tell my alliance about it now. I definitely got to start focusing more, start playing harder, and not backing down from big moves because I think that's what cost us the victory today, I guess. Sorry, Mark. I mean, just trust me. I voted for Martin. I was as blindsided as you.
So that tribal went as planned. Fortunately, I had to flip on the heroes, but we still have numbers right now. Theoretically, if those 9 stay together, it should be 9-3, and we should be able to wipe them out. But I'm thinking now is a time to get some heavy hitters. I think now is the time to make a move and go for a big player like Noah.
Holy balls. We played them good. It sounded like we had Nicole on our side going in, Brendan on our side, Alex and Stephanie stayed. Those are the 2 that I'm worried that are going to flip in the future, so we're going to keep ties on that. We put our necks out on the line and it worked out. Going forward, I have no idea what's going to happen. I just want to go to bed, eat a hot dog or 2.
Hey, so yeah, for my confessional, I wanted to make sure that everyone knew that I ate mustard and ketchup on my hot dogs. I didn't get voted out, so that's nice. We gotta get rid of Ant because he's gonna start playing. He's gonna start playing really hard. I'm kind of scared because I think this could now be a burger. I'm really tired. It could happen. I'm nervous. I might have Robbie take the first bite. Your father did.
That wasn't my idea.
Obviously, that didn't go as planned. All I know is that me, Anthony, and Andre voted for Martin and Mark, but Mark's out. So we're definitely on the outskirts. We really need to rally people now. Brendan feels bad, Stephanie feels bad, Nicole feels bad, Alex feels bad. If we can flip those 4, we could have majority, but
That's best case scenario. I doubt that's gonna happen because this is Survivor.
Yeah. I'm so tired. It went as planned. I don't know how tomorrow's gonna go. I think they're gonna probably start by going for like Martin or Noah, like the power players, but it's super hard to tell. I just know that they're not gonna believe anything we say, but oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Last season, 2 days, I got home and I felt like a corpse, and I'm about there, and I have a whole day left, and the hard challenges I feel like are gonna come tomorrow. So we'll see. I don't know. Not great. Not feeling great.
I was trying to play both sides. I messed up. Right before I went to vote, I turned to Andre, who I wanted to align with, and I was like, hey, like, so I'm supposed to vote Charlie, right? He's like, I think so, so vote Charlie. I was like, okay. And I went up and I voted Mark. There was not a single vote for Charlie. So I think I lost Andre, even though I really wanted to, like, actually work with them, because I know I'm going to be on the outs. I'm going to be on the outskirts, and I'm not going to make it as far as I want. So I'm trying to get Stephanie and Nicole to come with me. Noah, I don't know him that well, but I know he's a really good player. Everything he says just sounds so truthful, and he's such a good, like, actor. It's like acting like in front of people and lying. It's crazy. So I'm down for that. Our goal right now, kind of lay low, get the bigger names out, and then the people on the outskirts that I'm gathering up will kind of rise up, take over, and then whatever happens there, I'm okay with. Maybe farther than I did last time. I don't know, but I'm just happy. My goal is a jury.
I think, from what I've heard before, that Ant has an idol. He trusted us heroes, so he didn't play it because he thought we had the 10 to 3 numbers and he was safe. So I am still worried that he has an idol. And I don't know, I think there's one hidden at this camp right now, so I think we need to get our hands on that very quickly and keep it out of, you know, Ant, Andre, and Delano's hands.
Wasn't the greatest night's sleep. It was better than the other night, but luckily I just found a blanket and kind of used that because I didn't have anything. For the first 3 hours I was just sleeping on the cement with my pillow. That was it.
Nice sleep, not bad. I'd like to see what people are actually thinking because I have a feeling people are going to lie to me again. But everyone has that feeling, so it's like normal.
Feels like I'm on the bottom, but I feel like we can work our way through it. I've been contemplating big moves in the past, but now is definitely the time. Can't back away now, because if I don't, then I'm gone. So I think now is when my gameplay really comes to a point, and I gotta make some moves to give me at least build a resume and get me to the end. So here we go.
I'm a little worried because 2 nights ago, anyone who slept on my tarp's already been voted off for good reason. Now the problem is the large majority of my alliance was sleeping on my tarp, so I don't know how that's going to go. I don't think the 9 that I'm working with right now really sees hero versus villain at this point. I think it's just fighting for your life, and when we get rid of the 3 or 4 that we're planning on getting rid of, and then if it comes down to just us, I think it's going to get messy, and then we're going to have to figure out who's going next and who's going to be with who.
I had a decent night's sleep last night. It was definitely a lot better than the first night. I'm a lot more well rested, which I really needed. I was getting very mentally exhausted last night. Right now, Noah and Martin, I'd say, are running the show. Martin has been running the show for a very, very long time. If he gets too far, he's probably going to win. Noah is also running the show, but he's doing it he's kind of playing, it seems like he's playing both sides, and it's a little fishy, so people are kind of trying to vote him out.
So I did a little more thinking last night about my position in the game. Still feel strong with my alliance with Stephanie and Ashley. I think that would be my ideal final 3 right now because they're both social threats and I'm more of a physical threat. So I think if 5 people on the jury think social threat should win the game, 5 people think physical threat should win the game, I get all 5 votes, they split maybe 3-2 or 4-1, so that leaves the odds in my favor. It seems from the last tribal council that there's 9 people against 3 people, and the 3 people being Anth, Andre, and Delano. Whether I want to continue with that or take out a big threat is the big question right now. And if I were to try to knock out a big threat right now, I would either go for Noah or Martin.
Slept wonderfully last night. So my sleep was good, my position's bad, my physical body is good, my emotions are okay. I mean, I'm still happy and stuff. It's just I'm a little bummed out I got backstabbed again. Yeah, 9-3 is not very good odds, especially when you're one of the 3. One of the past villains actually said a quote. I believe it was Matt Orchak. He said, either would you rather live long enough to see yourself a villain or die a hero? And, well, looks like they're living long enough to see themselves turn villain.
So it was late at night, and I found a clue in the pretzel bowl that told me the lantern at Tribal Council is actually a hidden immunity idol.
I definitely think I slept safe having 2 idols in the community and fake idol, you know. I got a lot. I'm loaded out right now. As long as I play it right, it'll get me somewhere. So I've been doing a lot of thinking on how to use my idols. Originally I was just gonna keep both myself. That's still a possibility. But now I was thinking about potentially sharing one of them with someone like Ann. I don't think there's any ill will. We talked about it, and like, I think he's just more nervous. He just wants to like wipe the slate clean and just go from here.
I've been talking to Brendan a lot. We both said like we have a clean slate now. We both had our hits together, but we're starting anew. And then Delano and Andre said Nicole and Stephanie were both willing to work with us. So I think I'll probably try and get like one more number or whatever I need to get majority, and then make a big move, get a big player out.
Come on in, guys. All right, Brendan, I'll take it back. Immunity is back up for grabs. This challenge is a little bit different than your typical immunity challenge. So, there are 6 immunities up for grabs.
What the? Wait, where's that? What?
For today's challenge, we will divide into 2 teams of 6. On my go, you guys are gonna use the sponge down there, transport it over here by throwing it to somebody on your first team to fill up their bucket past the designated line wins. We are still playing an individual game. However, if your team wins this challenge, you will be safe at Tribal Council, all 6 of you, and you must choose from the losing 6 to vote out.
That's crazy.
We'll draw for spots. One team will be the evens, one team will be the odds. Give you guys a moment to think this through. Let's get to it. So, we got one team of Ashley, John, Charlie, Brendan, Anthony, and Martin. Up against Stephanie, Nicole, Alex, Delano, Noah, and Andre. 6 people get immunity, 6 people will be vulnerable. Survivors ready. Go! Oh shit. Brendan catches it. Delano drops it. Alright, it's alright. Yeah, we're good. Delano wants to catch. Working hard.
back out. Oh, like squeeze it. I see.
Yeah.
There you go. Good throws. Good throws. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Come on, Alex. Nice catch, Brendan. That got nothing. One more. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Come on, make sure you catch it. There you go. Just keep going, just keep going. Keep going, keep going. Side. Even. Win. Individual. Evens. Take the W. Great job.
That's it. Great job.
Andre, another one. Another one.
Evans tribe, one at a time. Martin. Season 1's idol, revisiting you. Nice. John.
Oh. I thought he said head out.
We don't get immunity. All right. Delano, Andre, Nicole, Alex, Stephanie, Noah, got nothing for you. It's time to head back to camp. Everyone else, decide what's going on.
So I'm a losing team for that one, but I think I'm okay. I'm just going to trust the people I've been voting with and hope for the best.
Enjoying Survivor Dearborn so far?
I'm not sure yet. That's just gonna be what they always play for, like, enjoying Survivor Dearborn so far.
Head on over to survivordearborn.weebly.com, click the fan favorite voting tab, scroll down, click the link, and choose your favorite player. You can vote for whoever you want as many times as you want.
How about that airplane food?
Voting closes the night before the finale. Enjoy the rest of the season.
Don't forget to smash that subscribe button.
Feeling pretty good about the last challenge because we won. I was kind of nervous about it because I'm like, I don't know, I didn't want to be the catcher because I don't want to drop it accidentally, but we won, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Before that challenge, Martin came up to me and he asked me to throw it. I knew we were gonna lose after we dropped the sponge because we lost it out of water, unless they dropped one. But throwing a challenge, like, that's just not like who I am. I can't just like throw a challenge. So, I mean, we lost naturally. I figured they had more athletic people anyway. We're gonna lose anyway. I still tried. It's like I can't just throw a challenge.
Good job with the challenge. We did what we could.
I think they've done it before, right?
Like all of them.
Yeah.
You did it, Martin did it, John set out, and Charlie wasn't. Really? But I wasn't season 1.
But Martin caught before.
Martin played.
Brendan played.
Yeah.
Actually played.
Just lost the challenge from season 1, haunting me again. So when we first got the teams, I was like, we're about to lose this. They had all like the big, strong, physical people, and we did not. And that's okay. That's just how the way the picks go.
After we did a tribe swap, like those two were together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, they're definitely.
Me, Ashley, and John have all been scared of the little Martin and Noah relationship. And we've been gunning for Noah for the past couple of votes, like thinking, is this the right time, is this the right time, is this the right time? So they came up to me today and said, this is the right time. They want to gun for Noah right now.
Why? Like, I'll talk to them.
I told them I'd talk to you, but...
I'll talk to them and I'll talk to you.
I said, I don't really... I said...
Noah's not even on my threat radar right now because he's talking to me.
Martin has been in talks about getting Noah out too. So I went up and I was like, hey Martin, they're thinking about Noah now. Like, are you okay with that? And he's like, no, like we can't do it now.
Because he's with us. Yeah, he's an extra vote. We can't. Let's just start cleaning up before we start getting messy. I know everyone else is ready for Noah to go, but I'm not really ready for Noah to go. If I can still feel him out, everyone's still strong and voting the same. We just need to get on the same page and make sure everyone's voting for who everyone agrees on voting for.
I'm gonna put it in my bag and pull it out at tribal.
Can I talk to Noah for just a minute?
Oh yeah.
He just pulled Noah aside, just the two of them, and pushed John away and said, "Nah, I just need to talk to Noah by myself right now." So we're afraid he's telling Noah what's going on, and Noah has an advantage. So things could go really shitty.
So what are you feeling? People are nervous about you, man.
Dude, I know.
And I'm literally trying to push them off you as long as I can.
Who is the most nervous?
They're seriously considering just wanting you gone, and I'm like, Noah's a vote for us right now. That's stupid. I don't know. People are seriously freaked out about this advantage, though.
It's really, so do you know what it is?
No.
So I can play it one of the next, this one or the next 3 tribals. You play it before the vote, and it's just immunity.
Right now, it's just, I don't really want Noah out right away, and so it's just how long I can keep everybody from voting off Noah, but there's so many people that I really can't do that forever. So, especially the game that Noah's playing.
Oh, yes.
So we're doing, so we're going to do 5 along with Andre.
So who's actually Andre? Andre?
Because he's the bigger threat.
Martin's trying to run the show right now, and he's succeeding, and I think the girls are going to try and just like play along right now and just act as puppets for them. But as we get further in, I think we're going to try to start taking them out one by one.
Because they're using us.
They're going to try to use us for votes.
Get to the point we can have
Once we have, we need to.
The girls definitely, we're like kind of talking because I know that some of the guys are trying to convince people that like the girls are just playing along so that they can get far, and then they're gonna make the moves, which is kind of what we're doing because we're a vote. Like if you want to use this as like that, then that's fine until we can actually make a move and actually have the numbers.
Yeah, I'm scared of his advantage. I don't know what it is, and I know I can't trust anything he tells me it is.
I'm safe, but my 2 closest alliance members, Andre and Delano, are not. Good news is, after the challenge, people were throwing Noah's name around.
All I've been hearing is Noah from that inner circle over there.
If they do split it, though, then I think me, you, and Delano should vote like Alex or stuff.
Okay.
It's good that it's not my alliance, but I wish that I could get credit for that move, because I was trying to get him out last time. Wasn't the right time, I guess, but now I won't get credit because I'm not in the head of the alliance.
Yeah, I don't know what to say, guys. It's what it is. You guys kind of see the writing on the wall.
I feel like me or Andrew's gonna go next, even though they're throwing Noah's name out, but I feel like that's just a front. I'm sure Noah realizes that, and they could vote him out because it would be a big move, but I know it's still 9-3 in alliance-wise, so it's not that fun.
But is it Noah and Delano?
Alright.
Is it Noah and Andre?
Hey,
or is it Delano?
You're looking over there and you're feeling with your water bottle. It's me and Noah.
No, I don't know which one. I just know what name I'm writing.
So they're keeping you in for half the plan.
And that's not good if you only know half.
No trust.
I know.
No.
Okay.
No trust.
I don't know. I still don't know why you're going with that. Because you're going to be after probably Alex.
After us. Yeah.
After us, it's going to go Alex, then you.
People on the bottom are being so aggressive. They like really want me to come over to them. And I'm just gonna stay with who I've been with because so far it's worked out well. And hopefully this tribal goes as planned.
I'm just going to vote for Stephanie.
Okay.
You sure? I don't know. I have a grudge against her right now. Sorry, Stephanie, but I don't know why the younger kids are going with them, because like they're definitely higher on the chopping block. I feel like Stephanie's going out after us 3. If they're not targeting power players, we'll see if there's any goats at the end I can talk about.
People don't trust you solely because of the advantage. I would play it now because all it takes is one of us who wants you, one of the 9 who like wants you gone.
So I'm fine with getting rid of it,
Getting
honestly.
it out will be good, and this one is a good one, is a safe one to do it on, because your name's coming up.
It sounds like they're gunning for me, but on the same token, I should be okay. I still have that advantage from yesterday, so if I really feel uncomfortable, I can play that. I'd like to save it for one of the next 3 rounds as we get closer. I don't know how that's going to shake out.
So if Noah is being honest, it's an idol before the vote, and if he doesn't play it, should we vote no?
Yes.
Right now, the plan is to split it. 5 on Andre, 4 on Delano, just in case of an idle, and then Andre, Delano, and Anth all vote Noah. Noah has the advantage, of course. That's why he's a target right now. And he told everyone that it's an idle that he plays before the votes are cast. So me and Brennan were thinking that if he doesn't play that, then us two flip over and vote Noah. So it's 5 Noah, 4 Andre, 3 Delano. We can knock out a big player in the game and knock out the advantage.
I talked to John last night.
Yeah.
I think I'd like to take you two to the end.
Me and John.
You and John.
Martin and Ashley have both been talking to Noah a lot about trying to persuade him to play that advantage. So I hope, we can draw out the advantage a little bit and just go with Andre, but we have some decisions to make in the next 5 minutes before tribal.
Ah! What was that for? Random.
I'm not sure what's going to happen going into the tribal just because there's a lot of different talk going on. We're definitely seeing a lot of division between different groups. Anth has his little group that I think he's kind of the ringleader of.
Yeah. Save the immunity for yourself. You know when to play it. You could probably get from me than I can. You have a better social game, so save yourself.
If they're splitting the votes, then it's just no point in using it.
Yeah, because it's just one of us is still going to be down.
Yeah.
It's definitely adapt or die. I don't want to backstab Andre and Anthony, so I'd rather go down in a blaze of glory. I feel like they're going to go 3-3 and then 2 Noah.
Looks like me and Anthony Delano are going to be trying to stick together right now. We'll see how we play it. Brendan's going to be our inside middleman right now.
I get Stephanie out. It's not even strategically. It's just okay. Well, let's hope both of us get out of this. If we do get out of this, that would be crazy. Yeah.
Things are getting flipping weird. I might have to pull some behind the scenes ish on my original alliances and help out Anth and Delano and Andre. I told them I had an idol.
Yeah, that's why this didn't come from me, okay? Pretend like you guys found it.
Oh yeah. This whole thing about half the tribe being unvotable is kind of a bummer. So I'm gonna have to pull some mad-ish before this tribal. I don't know if Noah's telling me the truth about his advantage, but if he is, I'm gonna have to pull it out and try to get him out. But we'll see.
It's all about time in this game. I just need to find the right time to strike with as many numbers as I can and as many idols as I can, and use that to my advantage and build up my resume till the end.
Members of our jury, Mark, voted out at the last tribal council.
Hopefully there's 30
Alright, so filling in Mark on this last challenge, we divide the teams into 6 people. There's a team challenge. The winning team, all 6 of those people are immune. However, everybody gets to vote for one of the 6 people that lost. Noah, you're on the losing team. How does this shake things up in the game?
So I think it almost let everybody know what the alliances kind of were, and that the 6 with immunity kind of set the power.
Delano, last night, Mark became the first member of the jury. The jury is going to be voting for you guys at the end to win. Does the game change at all?
Obviously it does, because I thought I was going in with the stronger alliance, and obviously there's a lot of people I can't really trust anymore because I thought they were on my side, and as you can see by our first jury member, it didn't really go to plan.
So you were on the losing side of that vote last night?
Oh yeah.
Do you know who else? So, Anthony, being on the losing side, does it worry you?
Oh yeah. I've always been in the majority in Survivor, so it's different for me, but I didn't see the writing on the wall. I didn't flip early enough, so.
Every vote is to tell to see who's with you and who's against you. And you know, I think this will be another good tell to see who's voting with who and who's voting against you.
Okay. Nicole, being one of the 6 people that can receive votes right now, how did you go about looking for votes?
Yeah, I mean, I think every time there's like a tribal, everyone kind of canoodles a little bit just to like see what everyone's thinking and stuff. And yeah, I guess I kind of just like tried to go in and see what everyone.
Alex, with so little people being able to receive votes, how crucial is it to take into account the idols that may be in the game?
It's very crucial to take into account the idols that may be in the game. Just because like it's hard to tell if someone has an idol, they could be hiding it. It could definitely sway the vote in a direction you don't want it.
John, being someone with immunity, how crucial is it?
It's not quite as crucial because, you know, of course, I'm not in immediate danger, but you still have to take them into account because there's people that could be in danger that, you know, I want to align myself with.
Okay. Jeff, I'll fill the space. Everybody knows I won an advantage the other day. Everybody's like targeting me. Well, not targeting me, but a little suspect of me with this advantage. I'd like to read it here. You have won an advantage. Before everybody goes to vote, you'll stand up and present the advantage. Then no one will be able to vote for you. I just want to like clear the air and just like get it out of my hands and just like be done with it. So there you go, Jeff.
Okay. You're welcome. So the advantage was because Noah gave up a chance for immunity at the last challenge. He had a chance to play immunity at one of the next few tribal councils. He chose to do it here. When you guys go up to vote, no one can vote for Noah. So now, Stephanie, that limits it down now to 5 people that can receive votes.
I'm a little worried. I mean, I'm always worried. I always kind of have trust issues. But like, that made it worse.
This made it worse?
Yeah.
Alright. Actually, does this change any plans that were previously made, or are you, like, just entertained by this?
I'm pretty entertained, not gonna lie. I think it might change some people's plans. I don't know who was planning and voting for Noah. Definitely would throw a wrench in that plan. So we'll see.
Okay, yeah, we will see. Alex, you're up.
Big moves coming.
You know, it's just less Slurpees to buy.
Alright, I'll go tally the votes. If anybody has any immunity idols and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Oh, the damn shoe.
Back again. This is for my good friend Delano. You know what? This for Andre.
Ow.
Was the stick.
In the case
Bye, guys.
In the case that these are hidden immunity idols, all votes cast for Delano and Andre will not count. These are both hidden immunity idols. Andre and Delano's votes won't count. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. First vote, Andre does not count. Delano does not count. Andre does not count. Delano does not count. Andre does not count. Delano does not count. Andre does not count.
Delano does not count. Andre does not count. Alex. 13th person vote out of Survivor Dearborn County Village is the second member of our jury. Alex, that's enough. I will do it today. In your torch. Alex, I got that right. Well, out of the 5 people you can vote for, the one with the least amount of votes ended up going home. The game can change no matter what. I suggest you be prepared. I'm back to camp. See you soon. Thanks, Jeff.
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode. Next time on Survivor Dearborn, the outsiders have an in.
Brendan, he's our man on the inside right now.
But it's only a matter of time before the majority eats itself.
And Delano and Andre will be with us. Vote out Noah or Martin.
So I voted out. I knew something was up. I knew Ant had a idol. I don't think really anyone saw 2 coming. I started thinking pretty long term. Didn't think I would get out this early. I was thinking I would go later just because I thought I was in a good position, because I didn't think they had any power. I'm kind of sad. Wish I could be in for longer, but I think I did better than I did last time, so that's good. I think I definitely improved my game from last season. This season I corrected my game. I wasn't as naive. I wish there was another season just so I could try to make it even further. Really wish I could have gone farther. I'm happy with my position. I'm really glad I'm on the jury, but I still wish I could make it farther, and I wish there was another season where I could prove that I can go farther and improve my game more.
It's a video.